What is good, folks, and welcome back. And today I want to talk to y'all about Fiona and Cake for a little bit, because these first two episodes of the new season, honestly, they got my brain going, and they're dropping a lot of lore shit that I'm starting to question. Basically, this season we're going to be developing Huntress Wizard as we got her origin and how she wound up in this basically magical school of nature magic, essentially, like this cult surrounding the school of nature. And basically the entire cult is now after her because in an attempt to save Finn's life, she basically killed the nature spirit who the cult's center of power was and severed everybody's connection to nature magic. And the reason all of this interests me is because there's so much lore implications just from episode 2 alone. Because what exactly is this creature? Because magic as a whole across the multiverse, it exists because of the ancient being Kokon Tepe. More specifically, the dude's corpse. But through the existence of this very being, we're getting other implications about how exactly magic works in the Adventure Time universe. And its death basically severed everybody's connection to nature magic, or at the very least, their ability to use nature magic. But as we can see, nature magic still exists and is still a connecting point throughout the multiverse. You just have to go another way in order to connect directly to it now. And the reason all of this interests me is because it piggybacks off this idea that DC came up with called the green. Like, nature itself is a cosmic entity. Every single bit of nature across the multiverse is all interconnected. This arc is really interesting to me, and I really want to see how this develops with Huntress Wizard, because my theory going forward, she is going to be the one to become that new epicenter for nature magic. And the reason I say this is because her arc setup seems to be centered around her loner nature and her lack of connections with people in her on and off relationship with Finn. So her arc going forward is about her growing as a person and learning to connect with other people, much like nature is interconnected. That's just where my head's at currently. I really love this setup and I want to see it further developed. In the lore of Adventure Time, I'm fucking exploring this further.